All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Wakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And salutations to the Yakim out there laboring of the hopeful elect that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And pretty much we're seeing now, people are ignoring, the elephant in the room, and I'm speaking about people outside of Great Millstone in not teaching the right doctrine. These guys, they're pretty much are not calling the things out. Pretty much prophecies is pretty much, coming to pass. We see the blueprint that's being laid out, and we can basically, go through the scriptures and it lines up perfectly, okay? The Lord said that this word is not going to return to him void, but it's going to accomplish all that is pretty much written therein. You see? And these other guys lack prophecy, They're not speaking on prophecy, you see? And the Lord said, man, in that time, man, then shall you know who are my chosen. You see? All right? And we understand that these men are not given certain gifts, but pretty much are jumping out the window and telling you what it ain't, but they can't tell you what it is. You see? All right? And pretty much everybody's pretty much bought and paid for, man. Everybody is bought with a price. Okay? We can see people, men of Israel, and we are also seeing, these pastors in these churches, man. You see? They're also bought with a price. The politicians are bought for a price. You see? And it's leading the people astray. And it pretty much covers all Israel because if Jake is not really into, church, they're heavy into politics. You see? They look at that as their savior. They're thinking that voting for a fleshly man, especially if them if not of their nation, is going to save them, man. And the closest thing that you got pretty much was Barack Obama. You see? And you seen what he did for you people. So now that the ship has sailed, in your mind, you thinking that he's a Jake anyway, but that ship has sailed already, man. So who pretty much is gonna come in and pretty much do? And Jake is always looking for a handout any goddamn way, man. That's the problem with Jake. Jake is always looking for a handout. You see? Jake is always running around here thinking that somebody owes him something. Okay? You owe it to yourself to get right with your power, man. To receive salvation. Okay? To have pretty much have your life spared. Pretty much. To have mercy put upon you. That's what Jake really owes to themselves, man. But they don't pretty much are not going to get it. You see? But these guys are pretty much ignoring the elephant in the room, man. Okay? They got this whole thing called the cancel culture. And it started with the entertainment industry. Pretty much entertainers, they pretty much jumped out the window, was speaking some truth, and they pretty much, the powers that be, it didn't rub them the right way, and they had to crack that whip pretty much and whip them into shape, and they had to pretty much recant on their statement, apologize, be humiliated, okay, within the in front of the public, you see, demonized, you see, but it wasn't their lot to bring certain things out, man, because they're not our prophets, man, you see, okay, and the Lord's not dealing with these people, the same thing with these pastors, man. These pastors, man, that, in the congregation is still asleep. They're not even, pretty much asking the pastor questions, man, about how you pretty much are teaching the word of the Heavenly Father and the Son, and you're not calling out the things that are going on in the earth, man. You know, did not Yahushua call out things that was going on in that time when he was walking the earth? You know, these people want to pretty much compartmentalize, this these scriptures, man, from reality, man. You see, this is where Jake is caught up in a snare. You see, all right. But I'm gonna start off with let's start off with Psalms 94. Because the Lord pretty much is asking a question, man. And who is pretty much going to fill the shoes, man, and pretty much do his bidding, man. And pretty much fulfill his will. This is Psalms chapter 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? And pretty much who are those people that are going to stand up, man, against the evildoers, man? Because nobody's calling nothing out. Nobody don't see nothing. Everything's being compartmentalized and the scriptures don't have nothing to do with reality. What's going on in pretty much the walls are closing in, and nobody's calling anything out, man. What is the end game? If it ain't what we're speaking about, according to prophecy, man, then what is it, man? What is the Lord's will in the earth, man? You see, what is the time that we're living in, man? What ought you to do? You see, these are important things that the people, the mass of the people, are not being equipped with, man. Hence, not having any type of foundation, man. Pretty much untempered mortar, man. You see, it says, unless Yahweh had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence. And the spirit has to be put upon you, man, to really get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man, and understand the times that we're living in, man. The pretty much, man, we're seeing the evil, man. And pretty much we're hiding ourselves within these scriptures, man. You see, it says, when I said, my foot slippeth, thy mercy, O Yahweh, held me up. And pretty much, man, it's through the grace and mercy of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai that's pretty much, man, we have this comforter, man. Okay, and we're pretty much are seeing the things that are before us, man. The wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of the times, and strength towards salvation. You see, it says, in the multitude of my thoughts within me, thy comforts delight my soul. And pretty much, man, Jake is, bugged out as it is, and nothing really happened yet, man. But we're about to see all hell pretty much break loose, man, and pretty much chaos, man. You see? And they're not gonna have a stable mind in that time, man. But what? The comforts okay, within these scriptures, man, delight our soul, man. You see? Okay? This is the comforter, man. You see? It says, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? And pretty much, man, things are going on and nobody's calling out, nobody's saying anything. Okay? It's pretty much falling on deaf ears. The powers that be are pretty much opposing their will, and it's nothing that is to be said about it, so to speak. You see, like Yahushua never called things out that were going on when he walked the earth, man. You see, these guys are pretty much, man, dogs that can't bark, man. They're not pretty much one of the people. Why? It's because they are hirelings, man. Each and every one of them are pretty much, man, are have their hand in the pockets of the powers that be, man. Everybody has a gimmick. They have an angle of why, and what they're doing, man. You see? Okay? And they pretty much, man, are gonna be revealed, man. You see? It says, they gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. You know, all these people are pretty much, man, you know, in their multitude of doctrines, you know, that they can't get right or be on any accord with, you know, they have pretty much that one accord of pretty much coming up against Great Millstone at the end of the day. You see? You know, nobody's holding anybody accountable within this truth, man. You know, as far as with these other camps, man. You know, they're letting you know, false doctrines slide. Nobody's saying anything. You know, and it's pretty much they still want to get along and try to, you know, form unity camps and pretty much, man, and nobody's on the same accord, man. You know, Paul said that, man, we should all be speaking the same thing, man. You see, be in unison, be on one accord, man. You see, these people are pretty much, man, are not in unison with Yahweh B'Shem Abushai. You see, the Lord said that He's not an author of confusion, man. You see, let your yeas be yeas and your nays be nays, man. You see, okay. You know, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man. You know, these people are pretty much double-minded. They're coming back and modifying the breakdown on the MOTB. And because why? It's because the heat's being put on them with the congregation, you know. And it's pretty much, man, you know, they want to keep on modifying it. And what? It's undeniable of what it is, man. You know, which is the C-hip, man. It's undeniable what it is, man. You know. And that ain't even calling out the angle that this man is coming in, man. You know, we're talking about now what he always had power to do was pretty much was sanctioned, man. Okay? We're talking about pretty much a personal sanctions, man, are being going to be put upon the people, man. You know? Okay? He had nations for centuries, man, in check with this method, man. Okay? So what more now with the people, man? The individuals, man. You see? Okay? You know, they have the power, man, to pretty much cut you off from society, man. If you're not in league and what they want, man. Okay? You're not speaking their language, then you pretty much are going to be cut off, man. You see? You know? You're not in bed with us, then you're going to be pretty much cut off, man. You see? Okay? You got to be walking in unison with what they're speaking of, man. You know, and Jake thinks that they're gonna, you know, straddle the fence, you know, come up some other kind of way. There's only two ways to go, man. It's either with the wicked or the righteous, man. You see? All right. There's no gray area within this thing, man. You see? Okay. You know, you can't serve the Most High and Mammon. You know. It says, right? But Yahweh is my defense, and my power is the rock of my refuge. And He shall bring upon them their own iniquity, and shall cut them off from their own wickedness. Yea, Yahweh our power shall cut them off. You know, and you're going to be cut off in that time, man. You know, but pretty much these men have been set up for that lot. You know, all right. Now, speaking of these guys of Israel that pretty much took that bag, you know, all right. They pretty much took that bag a long time ago, okay, and pretty much never in at any time would they even think that they were going to be called out for what they're doing, man. You know, the scriptures pretty much condemn these men of what they're doing, man. You know, okay, these are the hireling. The hireling is pretty much, man, don't care for the sheep, man. Okay, he see the wolf coming, and the hireling's pretty much going to flee. Okay. He's not warning the people that the wolf was coming. You see? These people are pretty much thinking they have a smooth, silky passage into the kingdom, man. You know? These people pretty much are being heavily deceived, man. You know? But it's all the Lord, man, at the end of the day, man. You see? It's all the Lord. You know? All right? From there, let's go to, let me get Isaiah 29. Let's start at 9. This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 9. Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. And that's all Israel at the end of the day. And they pretty much, man, are pretty much are just walking aimlessly upon the earth, man, without any type of understanding and what the hell is going on, man. You see? All right? These when you look at these monuments of failure, okay, these churches that are pretty much on every other corner, what's outside of those churches, man? Once you walk outside those doors, man, nothing but turmoil and violence, man. You see? All right. If these monuments of failure were to pretty much better the people or heal the people through the word, through the washing of the word, I mean, they don't understand that. But if that was the case, then everybody should be following suit of that truth, man, that the pastor's speaking about, man. Okay? If he was speaking any truth. You see? All right? So it's not about getting the community, quote unquote community right, so to speak, man. You see? This man is set up to fill his own belly, man. Him and his cohorts. You see? Those churches are nothing but a never-ending soap opera, man. Okay? There's always some type of drama going on within those churches, man. You see? There's always some type of drama going on within those churches. You see? It says, for Yahweh hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and have closed your eyes, the prophets and your rulers, the seers have he covered, man. And you can't see this truth, man. Because why? It's because these people, they pretty much are in a deep sleep. Okay? They're not even, Jake knows that something is not right, but they can't put their finger on it, man. You see? But what they're doing, though, they're still reveling in their wickedness, man. Okay? They're not even considering to even turn to the Lord, man. Okay? All right? They don't even, Jake, pretty much, Jake wants to call upon the Lord, man, when he's in that in that fire, so to speak, man. But when you call upon the Lord, man, and don't have that name, then pretty much, man, you're done for, man. You see? You people pretty much are in, they're in their emotions, and when they hear this truth, they got a problem with it because they're still stuck on Sunday School 101 doctrine, and that's what the masters of Jake walk around with, man. All of the tribes, man, they walk around with a Sunday School 101 analogy or ideology of the scriptures, man. You see? And everything that they were been taught, man, is off and a lie, man. And these people refuse to receive correction on that, man. You would think Jake would say, you know what, man, it's been a long time since I, learned about this in church, man. Let me pretty much check things out and look into this thing, man. Okay, maybe I need to revise, my way of thinking, so to speak, man. But the Spirit of the Lord has to be working with you in that sense, man. You see? The Spirit of the Lord has to be working with you in that sense. You see? At the end of the day, man, Jake pretty much, man, they just walking around aimlessly, man, and looking for a come up, man. Pretty much walking around and thinking that everybody owes them something, man. You see? That's always been Jake's mentality at the end of the day, man. You see? In perpetual deep sleep, man. And it says, verse 11, and the vision is become as unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned. And pretty much, somebody going to the pastor, okay, and pretty much telling them to give them understanding in the scriptures, man. and pretty much, you know, what does this mean? You know, you're putting your pastor in the hot seat, man. You know, but what would the pastor say to a Jake that would pretty much try to get some understanding of the scriptures? He would say, what? Read this, I pray thee, and he saith, I cannot, for it is sealed. You know, and pretty much, man, you know, I remember, you know, years ago, many years ago, you know, I would, you know, hear pastors say things like that in the church, you know, and pretty much, man, he just said that because he had no answer for you. You see, you know, all of that seminary school learning, and he can't even pretty much give you any type of understanding on what it is that you were asking him to read, man, or to break down, man. You see? Okay? You see? It says, and the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I am not learned. And you got a lot of these people that are running around trying to be a Christian vigilante, so to speak, you know, and be a defender of the gospel, according to the plantation Christianity, you know, and pretty much have no understanding, man. You see, you know, and we know, you know, and they always get confounded through the scriptures, you know, and they never really bring who taught them. You know, everything is really driven by emotions, man. Emotions, and what they was taught as a child, man. And they kept that same feeble you know mindset of the scriptures, man, to an adult, man. And it has not have them grown. They have not grown. They have not grown in the understanding of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. Okay? They have not grown. They have not matured, okay, in the full understanding of the scriptures, man. You know? You see? It says, wherefore the Lord saith, for so much as this people draw near me with their mouth, and with their lips do honor me. And people always, you know, praising the Lord, you know, and everything else, you know. You know, they do try to honor the Lord with their mouth, you know. All lip service, man. You know, they'll have you know, little things that have you know, the Bible open, you know, in the house, you know, on the Book of Psalms, and you know, just have it there as a, you know, have some type of you know, some type of religious worship that they you know, pretty much have in their house, you know, idols, you know. Okay, you know, and they pretty much walk around and with their wicked self, and you know, and say things to make it seem like they're church going and godly, you know. It says, well, with their lips they do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear towards me is taught by the precept of men. You see, so they don't have that fear of the Lord, man. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Okay, when you understand what the Lord's will is, man, in the earth, man, and understand that the Lord is holding you accountable, man, for what you're doing, man. Not trying to say that the Lord's done away with and you could just be as wicked as you want to be, and the Lord's gonna forgive you, man. You see, you know, and that's it. That's what they do. That's what these people walk around, you know, thinking. You know, that's it. Close the book and let me get on with my wicked life. You see, that's how Jake roll, man. You see, okay. But the fear of the Lord is taught by the precepts of men. Okay, all right. These people, these pastors and these teachers, man. You see, okay. Even of Israel, man. Outside of Great Millstone, man. You know, their fear of the Lord is taught by the precepts of men. Because why? It's because you see the pride in these people, man. You know, and they think they're not doing any evil, man. You know. And we see the evil that permeates through these people, man. And we see the evil through them, and they got a Bible in their hand. What more when the camera's not rolling, man? And how these people are, man. You see? All right. We see the wickedness in them when they call themselves reading the scriptures, man, with the camera rolling. So what more now when it's not rolling? You see? Okay. All right. These people do not fear the Lord at the end of the day, man. Okay. You see? All right, let's go from there. Let's go to Let's go to Hosea real quick. I want to get a point in Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of Yahweh, ye children of Israel. For Yahweh have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land. And there's no knowledge of Yahweh B'Shem Rashai where Jake dwells, man. All right? In Babylon. You see? All right? There's no truth or no mercy, man, of the Lord, man. You see? It says, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood toucheth blood. And that's pretty much the black culture right there. They in a nutshell, man. You know? Okay? And this lying and swearing and killing and all this stuff, man, is pretty much, man, you can half this, man, is going on right around where these monuments of failure are erected in these neighborhoods, man. You know? And guess who's doing all the killing? The immediate family of Big Mama, okay? That's going to the churches, man. You know? Big Mama's nephew, Big Mama's grandson, Great Mama's son, you know? Out there doing all kind of wickedness in the street, man. You know, the word is not healing these people in their household, man. You see? Okay? You know, these people are pretty much, man, are just destroying each other, man. Okay? You see? The leaders of these people cause them to err, man. And they're erring through what we see here. By lying and stealing and killing and committing adultery, man. That's what goes on in the church, man. You see? Okay? And don't let these older women fool you, man. You know, and that's for another lesson, you know. Okay? These women that are pretty much a lot of them now, some of them are pretty much are in walkers, you know. All right? Pretty much they're in their, you know, their 60s and their 70s. Don't let them fool you. Okay, you know, but that's for another lesson that I'm a touch on. But you know, that blood touching blood, man. You know, Jake ain't doing nothing but destroying each other, man. You know, you see. All right, from there, let's go to Micah. Micah 3, verse 5. Thus said Yahweh concerning the prophets that make my people err, that bite with their teeth and cry peace, and have not put not into their mouths. They even prepare, and he that putteth not into their mouths, they even prepare war against him. You know, and pretty much, man, you know, these people walk with slanders, man. If you ain't with these people and pretty much with their doctrine, you know, all these pastors come out the woodwork. And they're pretty much walking with slanders, man, concerning the men of Great Millstone, man. Concerning this truth. You see? They want to walk with slander, man. You know? Okay? But these people are crying peace, man, when there's no peace that's around, man. There is no peace, man. You see? You know? People want to sit here and talk about love, but who's leading by example with that? You see? Okay? They don't understand what love is according to the scriptures. You see? But people want to speak these words, man, these great swelling words, man, but then they refuse to lead by example, to set forth an example, to set forth a standard, man. You see? It says, therefore night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision, and it shall be dark unto you, and ye shall not divine. The sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them. And pretty much these pastors, man. You pastors don't have no vision or what is to come, man. They don't understand prophecy, man. Okay? So now, all right, when things start to happen on a physical level, okay, you know, and people start seeing things that they have never seen, you know, hey, Jacob's trouble's coming, man. You know? These people do not have the answers for you, man. Okay? You see? You know, they want to tell you that the rapture is going to come before all these things happen, man. You see? You know, but they don't understand that them in the congregation are going to be caught all up in this, man. You know? You see? It says, then shall the seers be ashamed, and the diviners confounded. Yea, they shall all cover their lips, for there is no answer of the Most High. Because these people don't have the answer of the Most High, man. Okay? And you're going to have the congregation, and there's really rumblings now, and groanings, and murmurings, and they're going to start really asking hard questions to these pastors, man. And they're not going to have the answers for them, man. Okay? You know, the playtime is over with, man. Okay? The great facade and the shucking and jiving is played out, man. You know? You see? All right? You people, they're continually compartmentalizing the scriptures with reality, man. Okay? And pretty much, man, people are getting hard hit with what's coming down the pipeline, man. You know, the big squeeze is on. You know? The big squeeze is on, and Jake is feeling it, man. Okay? And they have no answers for it. You see? All they know is that something in the earth that's going on is not right. That's all Jake knows. You know, Jake senses something that's right. It ain't right. But they can't put two and two together, man. Why? It's because the leaders of these people cause them to err, man. Okay? They lack vision. You got to have vision. You know, inside joke. You know, but they pretty much, you know, don't see what is really going on. And we understand through the words of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, you know, because we have the spirit of prophecy, man. You see? Okay? It says, but truly I am full of power by the spirit of the Yahweh, and of judgment, and of might, to declare unto Jacob his transgression, and to Israel his sin. And that's pretty much what we're doing, man. You know? We're putting it before your face, man, and giving it to you plain and simple. You know? Okay? Get right with the Lord, man, or the Lord's going to destroy you, plain and simple. Okay? You see? Hear this, I pray you, ye heads of the house of Jacob, and the princes of the house of Israel, that abhor judgment and pervert all equity, man. And you pervert all equity, man. You know? Okay? You know, you love the evil and hate the good. You see? Okay? You people don't want to be accountable for anything, man. You see? You want to kick the can down the road. You know, you want to not, you know, pretty much, you know, acknowledge, you know, these laws, man. Pretty much, man. You know, the ones that, at least that you are able to keep, man. You know, you're not even acknowledging that the Lord pretty much is going to hold you accountable, man. You know, these people are pretty much so their mind is so warped here in Babylon that they hold pretty much Santa Claus. You know, according to them, Santa Claus will hold a person more accountable than the Lord. You know when when they sing those Babylonian holiday Christmas songs, man. You know, you better watch out. Santa Claus is coming to town and all this. So he knows when you're asleep and knows you're awake. You know, you've been bad or good. You know, you pretty much you holding this Babylonian you know custom. Okay, all right, and that pretty much that character you holding that more accountable than the Lord, man. You see? Okay. It says they build up Zion with blood and Jerusalem with iniquity, man. And pretty much, man, this is the handiwork of these monuments of failure, man. That's on every other corner in the hood, man. Okay? Just look outside. All you gotta do is walk outside. Hey, man, hey, shoot. These people, man, they gotta watch out, man, because hey, the Lord's bringing judgment to these people, man. Okay? You might walk out the church, man, and get hit with a straight bullet, man. Okay? It's getting that real. It's getting that serious in these times, man. You know? Okay? You know, this is not a thing to where, you know, no more to where it's like, you know, the violence was only happening, you know, you go run around in the daytime and take care of your business and be locked up in the house at night when night falls and the violence happens. Nah, violence is happening in broad daylight, man. Okay? Innocent bystanders, man. A lady just got killed last week pretty much, man, was damn near 70 years old, man. Got shot by a straight bullet, man. Got straight put to death, man. That's the Lord. You see? Okay? You know, your way of doing things, Jake, is not working, man. Okay? The leaders that you've been following, man, it's not cutting it no more, man. Okay? On top of that. Okay? You got to worry about the big squeeze from the powers that be on top of the increase in the violence, man, in the areas where you live at, man. You see? And you don't have a clue of what's going on, man. You see? It says, the heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money. Yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us? No evil can come upon us, man. And that's going to be a lie, man. Okay? Because evil will come upon you people, man. You see? All right? And you people are pretty much are being deceived. Because why? It's because you're dealing with the hirelings, man. Okay? You know, the pastors and the false doctrines that are out there. You see? Okay? All these people are pretty much bought and paid for, man. Okay? And there's a reason why it's like that, man. You see? It says, therefore shall Zion for your sake be plowed as the field, and Jerusalem shall become heaps. You know, pretty much the northern and southern kingdom, man. And the mountain of the house of Israel as the high places of a forest. You see? And pretty much, man, hey, the Lord's going to bring judgment upon his people, man. Okay? Because why? It's because, according to the scriptures, man, he has a controversy with you people, man. Okay? Because you people are not pretty much looking at things and taking things seriously, man. Okay? You see? You're not taking the Lord seriously and serious in spirit and truth, man. You know? The Lord said, man, the time will come where the true worshipers shall worship me in spirit and in truth, man. You see? And it's all according to prophecy, man. That it's only going to be for a remnant, man. You know? All right? So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, Shalom.